is going to be some hell of a camp, boys. Jay, you get one hell of a camp. And I get seriously fucking way better this camp. Keep Cameron, wallop people. And my strong rockets. These are missiles, yeah. These are fucking missiles. I'm 100%. This is, yeah? We're going in here 100%. I'm going into this fight 100% Conor McGregor. Not 92. 100% Conor McGregor. So it has to be really meticulous. We were right there with the last one. As a unit we do it, right? Let's go, let's go. Seconds. One, two, three, go.
Listen, I put my big paws in. I put my big Irish paws in his face. I sunned the boy. And, you know, I faced a devastating injury. You know, a career-ending injury happened to me in that bout that changed my entire approach to fighting. With the ACL tear and the meniscus tear. It was the first time I'd ever experienced something like that. So, you know, listen, I beat him. And I'm going to beat him again on Saturday night for sure.
Just lost for me. 100 numbered UFC events before this was UFC 229, the biggest fight we've had in the history of the sport with you and Khabib.
McGregor's camp for this comeback has reportedly reached a whole new level of intensity, and he is fully convinced he's going to beat Holloway.
It's great to be back. Weight's on point, body's on point, mind sharper than ever. Plan is laid, set, and we're ready to go to war. Yet I'm up against one of the most active bodies in the fight game, in Max Holloway. You know, I just think it's silly to say this. You know, the challenge is colossal. It is a colossal challenge ahead of me that I am entering with supreme confidence. It's magnificent. The fire is in my belly roaring and is about to be released on Saturday night. I've practiced abstaining also in this camp. It's the first time I've ever done it from any type of physical touch, if you will. And that's been intense. I'm excited to see what it brings on Saturday night.
That consistency, even without an actual fight on the horizon, is being pointed to as evidence that his return isn't as much of a cold restart as some assume, and that the foundation for this camp may have been building long before it was officially announced.
Hits harder than the weight class suggests. So yeah, Dante has a pick. 422 to 455. So here's the bottom line. Justin Gaethje's chaotic pressure versus Ilia Topuria's surgical precision. One man walks through fire and smiles, the other finds that one perfect shot and ends the night. Adding fuel to the fire, the experts can't agree. Some say Gaethje's sloppy footwork is a death sentence. Others say his leg kicks and durability turn the fight around. But here's the truth nobody...
Even during his 5 years away from active competition, reports suggest McGregor was still training consistently behind the scenes, keeping himself in shape rather than letting the layoff turn into complete inactivity.
I'm 100%. This is, yeah? We're going in here 100%. I'm going into this fight 100% Conor McGregor. Not 92. 100% Conor McGregor. So it has to be really meticulous. One, two, three, go!
Weighing in on the upcoming rematch, Daniel Cormier calls it a genuinely tremendous fight, and both men now meet as mature adults, a sharp contrast to their first encounter.
It's going to be a tremendous fight. I think that we now get to see two guys that are adults, right? The first time they fought, they were children. Max was a kid, Conor was a kid. These guys are going to be grown men fighting in what will be... It's hard to think that an event will get bigger after this, but every time Conor McGregor is here, it's bigger and it's better. The sport's better with this man in the fight game, so I'm excited for that, as I am excited about the fights this weekend.
Offering his own analyst take on the matchup, Robert Whittaker predicts Holloway will come away with the win over McGregor. He points to Holloway's status as battle-tested and consistent as the deciding factor, while raising real questions about how McGregor's long layoff and any potential shift in hunger could end up affecting his performance on fight night.
There's a lot of variables in this fight. I guess Conor hasn't been in the firefight for a long time. I don't know what sort of work he's been doing outside of the octagon, but I'm sure it's just not the same. If you're not in competition, it's not the same. So there's that factor, as well as like bouncing back from that leg break, bouncing back from things. It changes you. Time changes you. So there's that variable, and then there's also the look that Max is at 170. We haven't seen him at 170. He's a volume cardio sort of striker. So to see him at 170, where generally speaking, the higher the weight divisions, the less cardio, the less faster cardio, I guess, than like featherweight and whatnot. So it's hard to say.
Adding on, Sean O'Malley adds that Holloway's durability and relentless pace could make this an especially difficult fight for McGregor if it extends beyond the second round, suggesting time is very much a factor working against him.
Put the pace on him. Max will go out there and come forward, and he will come forward knowing he's probably going to get hit, but he'll get hit. He'll come forward, land a shot, boom, boom, get hit, boom, and continue to punch. He'll throw 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll mix it up very well. Jab high, jab low, right hand of the body, right hand up top. Chill. Anyway, he'll throw a lot of punches. He's a combination kind of puncher. Conor McGregor's going to go out there and look for big shots. He's going to try to land big shots.
On the topic of concerns heading into the fight, O'Malley expresses genuine skepticism about how transparent McGregor's camp has actually been, questioning how much of what's been shown reflects real preparation. He also raises doubts about the potential impact of both the long layoff and his previous leg injury, suggesting either factor could play a significant role once the fight actually starts.
Guys, if you're paying attention to these embeddeds, he wasn't there on the first embedded. He wasn't there on the second embedded. We were all losing our goddamn minds. Where's Conor McGregor? But he's here, third embedded. Conor McGregor is in Las Vegas. He was at the arena. The same arena he broke his leg. He snapped his leg. He's making the return of one of the most nastiest injuries of all time. That takes courage and confidence in a fucking Irish nutsack to make that walk. Once again, he's got a metal bone from his knee to his foot. That might be a weapon. If I had a fucking metal bone, I would be winging that thing like a baseball bat. Are we going to see Conor McGregor throw kicks with that? I think we are. I don't know. That's hard to say. We'll have to wait and find out. We haven't seen a lot of Conor. He hasn't been posting sparring. He hasn't been posting training. He hasn't been posting a lot of training. That could be an injury.
That brings us to the end of our breakdown on Holloway versus McGregor, a fight that pits Conor's lingering power and questions about his hunger against Max's relentless activity and a decade-old score to settle. We want to hear from you who gets their hand raised on July 11th. Are you riding with the Notorious one and that signature left hand, or does the BMF finally settle the score and prove he's evolved into the better fighter over the last decade? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our coverage right up to fight night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.